So we're gonna go back to the musical stage with Rent. Hello, my name is Amanda Chitarra and you're watching Baking Music. Thank you so much for coming in today and watching our episode. The last episode, we baked the Porgy and Bess roll cake and we performed the Summertime song, which was a crossover of a jazz music with an opera. So I thought it would be fun to head back into that direction. We're back to the musical stage with Rent. If you follow my Instagram page, which I hope you do, but if you haven't, links down here. A few months ago, I went to Indonesia and I visited my family. And my family is also a bunch of great musicians. So I thought it would be great to shoot an episode with them where we play music together. So I planned everything out and we did. So you're up for a treat. A music session. We're gonna be in my hometown, my house, with my family. And we're gonna perform a song from Rent. Now, I'm gonna show you how to bake the cake first. Let's roll! Let's start with the decoration better. To see the full video on how to make this, see this short clip right here. The drawing is in the freezer, and while it's set, we're gonna make a beautiful black sesame cake batter. So for this, you're going to need 4 egg yolks, 4 egg whites, 40 grams of cake flour, 24 grams of black sesame powder, 80 grams of brown sugar, and in the wet mixture, you're going to need 40 milliliters of milk, 40 milliliters of vegetable oil, and about a half teaspoon of vanilla extract. Start with the egg white, whisk it until light and foamy, then add the brown sugar little by little. Whisk away until it's heat like this. Then move on to the egg yolk batter. Start with the egg yolk and the brown sugar until they're light, pale yellow. Then you can add the wet ingredients. Then lastly, it's the flour mixture. Now we just need to fold the egg white into the egg yolk, nice and easy. Make sure not to overmix. Pour the batter onto the drawing. Spread it evenly. You're gonna tap a few times to release some air bubbles, and then it's off to the oven for 10 minutes. Okay, so cake is cooling. We need at least about 30 minutes, and we are going to make the buttercream. And this time we're gonna make Nutella buttercream. But before we start making the filling, I have a little story to share. So if you know the musical Rent, it's written and composed by Jonathan Larson. May he rest in peace. But do you know that it was inspired by a 1800s, I think it was in the 1890s, opera called La Bohème or La Bohème. La Bohème? La Bohème? By Puccini. And I was lucky enough to have watched the opera pretty recently when I was in Vienna, Austria, just 6 months ago. It was really fun. We were in Vienna, we were in Wien, opera house, and we got a standing ticket. So we were standing the whole time of the opera. We got the ticket like on the day. So it's something that you can do in Vienna. So if you ever go there, check it out, because you know the seating tickets can be a little pricey, and they do sell out like super quick. So it was really fun. I got to watch La Boheme by Puccini, and that was the inspiration for Rent, the musical. To start, we mix the butter until light and fluffy. It's gonna take about 5 to 6 minutes. And then we're gonna mix together our Nutella and powdered sugar and milk. Add these to the butter. Whip until they're all combined, and it's so delicious. Now this goes to the fridge. Take me for what I am, who I was meant to be. And if you give a damn, take me, baby, or leave me. If you by any chance know the title to that song from Rent, tell me in the comments. Super excited for this. This looks so cute. I present you the Rent musical roll cake. This is black sesame roll cake with Nutella buttercream. As usual, it's time for music. Everyone, welcome to my hometown, to my house in Jakarta, Indonesia. You're watching Baking Music, and we're on part 2, music time. Surprise, surprise! Woo-hoo! We're in a different part of the world. We are now in Indonesia, in my hometown, Jakarta, with my fam. Let me introduce you to my sister. This is Andrea Miranda. Hello! And this is my dad. Our dad. This is Purwa Caraka. So I'm here on vacation. We're celebrating Eid, and it's family time, so I thought it's gonna be fun to bring the cake here and to perform a song with these two. Yes! Well, my sister just performed in. Okay, I'm gonna cut that. So, in a musical, and it's Rent. So I think it's fun to perform that song with her and my dad today. Let's get down to it. Let's just do it first, and then we'll talk and cut the cakes and speak music. As usual. All right, go.
Minutes, 525,000 homes so deep.
Yeah, we haven't done a duet, I think, ever. I don't think the three of us ever done this. So it's fine. We did.
First time for everything.
Yeah. And now it's time to cut the cake. Let's go. The cake.
The cake?
Papa, can you bring the cake here?
There's a. Yeah, sure. Oh,
Yay.
man.
And this is the La Viva shirt that I'm wearing from Taman's production of Friends, which I'm in 2022.
So, quick little background.
Yes.
Let's start with my sis first. My sister, she's a singer in Indonesia, and she specializes in musical theater.
I do.
So, musical theater in Indonesia has been growing for the past decade, I would say.
I think
Right? Since I left.
14, 15 years probably. Since late 2009, I mean.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, 29.
29 was not there yet. Chill.
2009.
Okay. So, so it's almost, give or take, 15 years.
Yes, 15
And she's a big part of it. And she recently performed in Rent.
Back in 2022.
Hence the song.
And
So can you tell us a little bit, so while I cut the cake, can you tell us a little bit of your experience
in
and,
Rent.
and character that you played?
So I played Mimi in Rent, which is it's not typically the character that I would play.
Oh, I see. I saw.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can show the cake first, huh?
Yes.
That's true.
Yes.
Thanks, Papa.
So I played Mimi in Rent, and then it's normally not typically not the character that I would play because I think she's so vulgar in a way that she's living a life that she only lived once. She has that motto in her life. So, but it was so much fun because it was different, right, than the normal character that I would play. So I had a really good time.
That's good.
Yes.
That's good.
He also watched it. He watched me jumping from one scaffolding to the other.
Yes. It's okay.
Yeah.
Hands.
So, yeah.
The edge of the plate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was fun. And it was fun to play with some of my closest friends as well as part of the cast.
That's amazing.
It was amazing.
That's amazing.
Yeah. You watched it as well. You watched it.
Yes.
What do you think of it?
Good.
Good.
The very hard acting,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my dad here, he's a long time legendary
Let's go!
composer in Indonesia, conductor of an orchestra.
Yes.
What else? Help me out here. Ranger.
Film score.
Film score.
She does film scoring.
That's film scoring. Yeah. Jingle.
Yeah.
Oh, and he heads his own music school. So, yes.
He's cool.
He's cool. He's just cool. He's just maybe
cool that
too
way.
cool. Yeah. So, Papa, would you like to share a little bit? Any experience in the, I don't know, how many years have you been in the industry?
How many years have you been in the industry?
Okay, let's start with that.
I never count that. I think it's start is from about early 80s.
Early 80s?
Early
Okay.
80s.
So 40 years.
40 years.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah, give or
Yeah.
take.
40 something years?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, about 40 years.
It's been a
Yeah.
hell of a long time. And any...
But don't never say I'm old, right?
No,
We
never.
don't say that. We don't
Never.
say that.
Old is only a number.
Yes.
Yes. But the soul stays
Yes.
young.
True.
Oh,
Yes?
Yeah, of course.
Very
yes.
true.
Always.
So is there any experience that, I don't know, like you would never ever forget? Maybe it can be like a funny experience or just like, or something that you were, I don't know, maybe honored to do?
Yeah.
Yeah, except for the build the over than 90 branches of music course in Indonesia. I did also the opera from the late president of Indonesia, Didi.
Yes.
And then they called it the opera Ainun.
Ainun,
So played by my daughter also, Andrea,
my sister.
for the main role at the cast in that opera. So in that opera, it takes 2 years
In the making?
In the
Yeah.
making.
That's a pretty long time.
And then I conduct myself the orchestra for that.
Yeah, for 2.5 hours the duration
For 2.5
was.
hours duration of the opera.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's maybe
One of the
the
most
opportunity to me to make very complete compositions during the opera completely 100% composed by me.
Yes.
Include the orchestra score.
Arrangement. Yeah.
Whoa, that's huge.
Go,
That
Daddy.
is huge. Okay. Thank you, Papa, for sharing. My sister too.
Yay.
And we have cakes for you guys to taste.
Thank you.
This is the
welcome.
red
The
cake.
cake with the Ren brand
Yeah,
on that.
Rent logo? I would
Yes.
say. Okay. All right. Let's cheers. Hang on
Cheers.
a sec.
Hold on. Cheers.
Okay, let's taste this baby.
Meletot, enak. Enak banget.
That's really good. No kidding.
So good. I wish you can try this one.
So, oh wait.
You can order it. Follow at Gulu.
You can, right? If you want to,
Yeah.
you can follow right here at gulung_LA. I do batik roll cakes, but I can make custom roll cakes like what you've seen here and all the other episodes as well. Since we
We're gonna go.
need to go,
Yeah, family dinner.
so we're gonna cut this short for today. I hope you enjoyed our little session here in Indo, in my hometown. And this is so nice. This is so nice being home.
Yeah.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. And follow these two on Instagram. The link is down here. Bye. And cut.
Nggak kerekam.
Aditya.